Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified each time I post a video. So today we are going to be taking a look at some foolishness, okay? It is a live that official King Payne, who is a content creator on YouTube, he did yesterday with Jaguar Wright. And yeah, I just find this video to be really disturbing. I'm starting here because I kind of missed the beginning of the live yesterday, and I want to go back and make sure I understand what's going on before I really get into that. But this is the part that I came in on, and this is also the part that triggered me because they are now including Jaguar's son, Sam, in the foolishness. Y'all will hear. And yeah, she recorded this phone call. Um so she was saying that she just happened to walk in while Sam was on the phone with his dad. But then also, why were you just already recording? Like, did you just know that he was going to pick up the phone and call his dad, or did you maybe tell him to call his dad and hit record? Yeah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it.
House. I mean, we still get death threats, all of us, but ain't nobody scared. So,
Oh, and by the way, I'm starting on this part right here. This is right before the phone call, and I'm starting right here because Jaguar specifically says right here that she is going to buy Sam a new car. That is important. You'll see later on, she tells Sam's father that she has already bought him a new car. Like she says that I just bought Sam a new car. But right here, you're saying that you're going to buy him a new car. It's like she said she lies. She just says outlandish things and then she forgets what she says. But yeah, that's why I want to start here so y'all can see what she said.
so you know, it's just sad that people want to take something so decent and turn it into something so nasty. But let's get back to Shauna Lewis.
Yes, let's go back to Shauna. I'm sorry.
Oh, and by the way, and
Yeah.
by the way, the other big blessing in my life is that my goddaughter and my son are like becoming the best of friends.
Yeah, they both have a lot in common. They both do art.
No, listen to me. I went out to get the car maintenance and looked after. I came home. There was easels set up all over the place. People had, canvas paint going on. Sam is sitting there. I'm envisioning the first stroke. Like I couldn't have been happier. I walked into an art gallery,
I know that's right. Oh, I
and
can see it in the future. Like that would be so lit if they collaborated on a gallery. Like,
well, they are collaborating. I mean, they sit there, they talk. It's when I look at both of these kids, they were both forced in situations where they weren't allowed to be their true selves. And the truth is, they're both artists. And everybody in their life has been suppressing their art. And maybe that's why they were depressed. And maybe that's why they were suicidal. Because all I know is that my environment is a heavy art environment. I encourage art. I believe that creativity saves lives. And I'm watching them flourish. Oh, and by the way, everyone, please say congratulations to Sam. He just scored his first big internship. He is now interning for real life productions.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Shout out to Sam. Okay, and his new internship. Congratulations,
I
Sam.
mean, it's
T-Pain.
Congrats,
you
Sam.
know, he's so
Period.
excited. He's got to get his license because he's about to get his first car.
What?
And
What?
yeah, And what I love the most about what's happening with the both of these young people, one that of course I gave birth to and I love, and one that I'm growing to love more and more every day. I'm giving them the space to be themselves and protecting them so that they can be themselves, and look at them flourish. My. Hold on a second. Sidebar before we get back to Shauna Lewis, because that's going to be my big bang. That's going to be my super big bang. Now, I want to play you something that happened earlier today. You know, people are always so quick to judge me. People are always so quick to have something to say about me. People always want to talk about the kind of parent I am,
You know what I found out
the
too? A
kind
lot of
of
people haven't even taken the time to do any research on you. Like they don't know like your
oh
history
God
or
no.
like they
Well,
don't know
it's so much
anything.
easier to listen to liars online.
Yeah,
So much
everybody don't do the
easier.
research like the official King Payne. Because by the time we got in contact, girl, I
Well,
felt like I knew everything about you. I was like, girl.
you was talking sense. I tell you that you was talking sense. Now
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'm
play
very
you.
logical.
I'm gonna. Well, the screen is too bright, but it's the voice recording is titled "Fuck Ass Nigga Samuel Douglas Odom the First."
And this is the call
He'll-
between Sam and Big Sam and Little Sam.
Well, all of us.
Oh, you guys are all on the call. Okay.
Listen.
Hey, Dad. Uh, someone wanted to someone wanted to tell you that happened not too long ago.
What happened?
Uh, I actually managed to score an internship.
Okay.
Internship is in something that I've been picking up a bit seeing interest in. It's in music production. Still have to learn some of the stuff that goes into make with it, but I'm pretty sure that um, once I get the basics, I'll be able to uh, I'll be able to effectively take full advantage of it and make a name for myself in the music as well as art. How's that?
You're saying how is that?
Yeah. What's your take on it?
Well, I mean, is the internship paid?
Pause. King Payne.
Last time I checked, internships are not paid. I never.
Okay. I hate when people just so you are laughing and saying like you're acting like he's stupid for saying asking is the internship paid, but if you were smart, then you would know that there are paid internships. Like they do exist. So yeah. This part was really weird. And then it's like King Payne and what's the other guy's name? Sean Davy Way. They are so weird to me. Like for one, their mannerisms is like just too much, too animated, too too something. I don't know. I don't be feeling them at all. But they go along with the bullshit that she be saying. Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, let's continue.
I don't know. Yeah, they're not paid.
Okay. Now, your child calls you a day after your birthday and tells you they scored a big internship. Did he sound excited for his son?
Not at all. Not in the least
Okay.
bit. He didn't even sound
And
like he wanted to talk to him at all.
oh, interesting. Yeah, so let's pick up from
And let me interject again. I think that possibly the reason why he sounded like that is because he knows Jag. Like he knows how she lies and he knows how she just says that she's gonna do something like, like get Sam an internship or whatever, and it just never comes to fruition. So I think that's why he is hesitant and he doesn't want to just come out and say that to Sam, because I can tell, because I've seen them in other interactions before, because of course this is not the first time that she's recorded a phone call between her and him, and she just ends up exposing herself every time because you go off, and then that explains why Sam's dad reacts the way that he does.
is the internship paid?
Mm. No.
Okay. So,
Jag, you want to cam down while you do that?
internships.
Huh?
I said you want to go in your avatar while you smoke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries.
I
Go ahead.
totally forgot.
We're listening. Go ahead, play it.
Excuse me.
When your your way of life is paid for. For example, when you were in school, you had an internship set up for you. I had when you came out of classes for the summertime in New York,
Yeah.
which I was gonna show you, but you would have had no bills or obligations.
Pause.
Now,
Sam, the internship that your dad is talking about, was that a paid internship?
That one from all the way back then, no.
Okay.
Know anything of it.
Okay, so the internship that he got for you wasn't paid, but he expects this new internship. Oh, okay. All right, let's keep going.
My.
find ways to eat because you're not in school. You have a debt that has to get paid every single month. Um, so while internships are nice, you need to find ways to have income come in to take care of the responsibilities that you have and you created. So,
With
you
the
know,
would
Somebody in the chat said we shouldn't be hearing this, Jag. My thoughts exactly. I mean, when you think about it, it's just really, really messed up that she would go to the extreme just to change the narrative. And then, like, that's just in her head, of course, because she thinks, like I said, that she's exposing him, but she's exposing herself. Because the way that she just flies off the handle and for no reason, because he was staying calm the entire time, it really goes to show you how they interact with each other and how he has described their interactions versus how she has been describing them. She's just proving his point every time.
would it make a difference if I was working with a specific company or still the same?
it don't matter if right now you need income coming in. You're the rule was, and what you signed up for was you either signed up to be in school.
Hold on a second.
Or,
Pause. Sam, did you and your father have some kind of contract?
I didn't sign any contract.
No, because he just said that there was an agreement and you signed up for it and you agreed to it and you signed up for it. So it kind of, I don't, to me, it
It
just kind
sounded
of
like he was
sounds like,
trying to say like he only agreed to let Sam come with you if he was going to go and get a job.
let's keep listening.
So, when you're not in school, your loan payment becomes due. So it has to be paid for by someone, right? So typically that is supposed to be the person that was getting the education. So in this case, you still need some form of income. Plus, you have things going on where you live. So you gotta look at how much is it all going to cost you, to keep food on, keep the food on the plates, and
All right.
the electric and all that other stuff. So you need some form of income.
Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind, though. I am still happy that happy with the guy with the Real Life Productions. That's the company I have the internship with.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I would be looking for compensation. Anything that you do for your time, you need to be compensated for.
Hold up. He said, I'm still really happy about my situation with Real Life Productions. And he said, you need to be compensated. But it's an internship.
Now he said something about student loans. I can't imagine Sam having student loans. Didn't he? Does he have student loans? Did he go to college and get some loans?
Well, yeah. See, last year he had a nervous breakdown and flunked out the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
So then he came home with me.
Oh, okay. But student loans don't have to be paid back right away. You can get them deferred, or as long as you're taking some classes, you don't have to pay them
Yeah, but
back.
the thing
So,
is, it's 1 year. Now, this is the problem that I have with this whole student loan nonsense. My son is a graphic artist who can paint and who is now creating musical tracks to score his own video game scenes that he built. So, in order to do this, if you're not in school for it, learning it, you need to be working at a company in an internship and getting all of that knowledge. Guess what he had him going to college for? Graphic design. Not the fucking same thing. So you stick him in school for a year for something that he doesn't want to do. And then he has a nervous breakdown, flunks out of school, and he's the one that's stuck with the bill.
so that's what's going
Now,
on.
now understand this. My son had already had his freshman year under his belt, which he did online, and he did very well. But see, they took him and they dumped him off up Westchester with nobody around, nobody there after that whole Tasha K shit. And all his dad could say is, you better get good grades. And then talk to him and just left him there. He had a nervous fucking breakdown. He was afraid to leave his room for weeks at times. And you didn't come check on your son? And all you could tell him was, oh, well, you flunked out. You're going to have to go to the military to pay me back.
Not the military.
Well, this is the thing. I spent almost $150,000 on that bogus ass fucking custody case. That would have paid for my son's college outright.
That part. Yes. Because
Outright.
he sent you to jail
I
for
spent
kidnapping.
his college fund fighting that bogus ass fucking case. So the simple fact that you think anybody over this motherfucker owe you anything for a Sally Mae loan that you forced him to sign for some shit he didn't even want to go to fuck to school for in the first place, pussy, fuck you. Now, this is what I told my son after this conversation, which we're going to continue listening to. I said, your father fleeced $4.5 million out of me. I said, between the student loans, the braces, and the other thing, you owe him at best $50,000. So let's take that off the 4.5 million that he stole from me. And he still owes you 4.4.
Okay.
Now, until my ex-husband gets square with all of that money that he stole from my kids, he shouldn't be asking anybody for any fucking thing. And like I told my son, you don't know that bitch shit. He's the primary on that Sally Mae loan. Guess what? He gonna have to pay it. He gonna have to pay it. It's on his credit report. And guess what? My son ain't paying shit. Then he went, oh, wait a second. Hold on. Let me not. I keep forgetting I got this beautiful recording here.
Because you have responsibilities. I mean, so, if you're going to do an internship, you need to be looking at, education at the same time. At least if you're getting an education, it would stop some of you'll pause, I'll put it that way, some of your responsibilities, your obligations that you've created.
Mom should be the financial support me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry to interrupt. My mom's agreed to officially support me. That should be a helpful step.
Juice, come on, man.
Right, come on. And oh my God, this man, I feel for this man for real. He is trying so hard not to just say like, your mama not doing that. Your mama be lying. Like period. She just talking.
Your mom's agreed to support you in which way? She's agreed to pay your student debt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this all about the student debt?
So, your mom was also supposed to pay when you were 16, when you left, child support. That amount was $500 some odd dollars a month. That has not been paid. You're 20, about to be 21 years old. Your mother, if I ever wanted to have your mother arrested, all I have to do is just tell the police down there, here is the debt that she owes, and they lock up people for child support. I purposely don't do that because I'm trying to do things to have your mother arrested. If your mother was going to help, she would have helped. Then, and as I explained to her, the payments.
What's up? What you doing?
If she paid,
I'm talking.
You talking to your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, happy belated birthday, Sam.
Right.
Wasn't your birthday yesterday, Sam?
I'm talking to Juice, Jackie.
I know, I'm just saying happy belated birthday.
Thank you very much. So, Juice, back to what I
You
was saying.
getting old now? You what, 47?
Lady, he trying to talk to his son.
So,
Hello?
I'm having a conversation with Juice. He called me.
Well, I know, but he's with me. And we're about to have breakfast.
He does not have to talk to you. He is grown. He does not have to talk to you just because you happen to be with his son. He's talking to his son. And you knew he was on the phone with him because you told him to call him.
All right, so
we're busy today. He's got a lot of work to do.
Okay. So again, he called me to have a conversation.
Well, I mean, I know. So I'm just saying that, we're sitting here. I just brought breakfast in. We're hungry. We've been on the road traveling. And he has to get ready to be on set in 3 hours.
So just, do you want to have a conversation with me? Do you want me to have a conversation with your mother? Which one is it?
Well, I don't see what the problem is. We're both sitting here.
We can, all three of us can still talk, right?
That's so sad. Ugh. And if y'all don't know, Deuce is so that is Sam's junior. So he has the same name. Both of them name is Sam. But his dad calls him Deuce. He's like him and his mom, that side of the family, they all call him Deuce, but Jaguar doesn't like that from what he said in his Tasha K interview. And then also Sam, he so Jaguar thinks that he is autistic, but he has not been diagnosed with autism at all. I just want to make that clear, because his dad does not believe that he has autism, and that is interesting since Jaguar is always accusing people of having Munchausen syndrome. So yeah, I just find that to be interesting that that is what she says. Yeah.
I don't have a need to talk to your mom about anything.
Well, I mean, that's fine. We don't have to talk to you either. We need to eat,
It's
we
not
need to
about
get showered, we need to get dressed, and he has to be to work at 3 p.m.
Ma'am, he did not call you. Y'all have no relationship anymore, and y'all don't have to. He's not forced to talk to you. That's that's where the confusion is, because he's like, I'm trying to talk to my son. Why are you telling me happy birthday? Why are you continuing to try to talk to me when I clearly don't want to chat with you and I don't have to?
Okay, so is he getting compensated for his work?
Well, right now he's interning. They're teaching him film production, and they're also teaching him music production. He's going to be working on the music and the film side, but today he has to be on set because he's going to be monitoring a very important interview that the guys are doing. They believe him. They think he's amazing. They saw his artwork. He started scoring his cartoons, and they want to nurture it. And the truth is, considering that Mark Cuban is thinking about investing in the company, the smartest place for him to be right now would be in real life. Because once that endowment comes in, he's going to be able to secure a job once he makes it through the training process. I mean, he has like 5 different cameras you have to learn now, and then you have to do audio stuff.
Deuce, in the meantime, when you're ready to have a conversation with Deuce, you can.
I'm sorry, you sound so uncomfortable.
I am
Why?
laying down and trying to rest right now.
Yeah, but why are you so uncomfortable? Your son we're sitting here telling you that he just scored one of the hottest internships, period, by a company that's running YouTube right now, and you can't even congratulate him?
You just said that. He called me and asked me for advice.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, are you going to wish him congratulations?
With that being the case, I'm going to get back to my conversation with him.
Okay, I'm just saying, don't you think a congratulations is in order?
Just you can take me off speaker, and we can have
That's
a conversation.
fine. I'm good. I'm going into the bathroom. You guys let me know when you're ready to have breakfast.
Okay.
So again, son, you called me and you asked me for advice. I don't need to be blindsided about your mother. The reality is, you need to still either do one of.
I hate that she put Sam Jr. in this position. You can tell he really is just uncomfortable, like just in his tone. It's sad.
2 things. If you're going to do an internship, you need to also set yourself up to have an education at the same time, which means you need to put yourself in school, or you need to work that's going to bring income in so that you can cover your responsibilities that you've created. And back to what you said, your mom agreed to do these things. Your mom was supposed to pay support in which to get you through the time frame from 16 to age 18. That support was never paid. Your mom is in debt to the state. 16,000, and that 16,000 would then go into. I've agreed to have that 16,000 she basically stay.
Don't forget to tell your dad about the car I just bought you. Don't forget to tell him about your car.
Now she bought the car already. See, when we first started the live, remember she said that she was going to buy Sam a new car. And now she's saying that Sam has a new car, that she has already bought him a new car. Just one of the many times that we have caught Jaguar in lies. And the fact that she is on King Payne's channel spewing these lies over and over again, and they just go along with it, and it's so annoying. And then they want to get mad. Like, he got so mad. Y'all will see him going off in a minute. But he was getting so mad at anybody in the comments who commented anything logical, like, this is crazy. Why would she post this? Why would she do this? Yeah, anybody who says anything that he doesn't like, he blocks them or he times them out instantly. So people can't really get their opinions out on his platform.
All right.
So that money will go towards your college.
By the way, that car costs $22,000. How much
Y'all
did you
just
say
getting
I owe
blocked in
y'all?
the
Oh,
chat.
16?
All
I
y'all
just
doing in the
bought.
chat is
What
getting blocked.
happened?
No, I said the people in the chat talking shit. All y'all doing is getting blocked. I'm blocking y'all left and right. All you fleas is getting blocked. All you ticks and fleas coming over here taking notes so you can run back to your channel and talk about this hot content all fucking day. All you're doing is getting blocked. Any bitch in my chat talking shit is getting escorted the fuck out. If you don't like my content, click the fuck off. Go to the next chat. All you're gonna do is go to the next chat and sit up and talk about Jaguar all fucking day long until you blue in the fucking face. So if you don't like the shit, sit back. Because if you say something in my chat that I don't like, I'm escorting your ass out. In that order. Go back to the content. Go back to the clip, Jag. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he mad.
Okay, hold on a second. Car costs $22,000. Are you gonna? Did you buy him a car? I just bought him a car. It costs $22,000. That sounds like that's what about six? That sounds like that's about. And having a car isn't a priority.
Again, take me off of speaker, dude.
Having a car, you know what, bitch? Fuck you. I hope you fucking gag and choke. I hope your fucking heart gives out on you. You a fucking hating. You a fucking hating asshole. He sat here telling you all this good news, and all you can tell him is that he owes you money, bitch.
Lord, I could never imagine my mama just, oh my God, just going off and saying all of that in front of me, like in front of your child, calling your child's dad that, like, it's disgusting. It really is disgusting. And King Payne should be ashamed of himself, for real, for allowing her to do that on his platform.
Go suck a dick and earn it the real way. Go suck a dick and earn. Matter of fact, go suck Tariq's dick and earn your money, bitch. You fucking hoe. You want to sit there and you want to talk to fucking Tariq Trotter about getting rid of me? Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Rebecca told me everything. Rebecca told me everything, dum-dum. He has an internship with a hot company on YouTube. He has a brand new car, and guess what? You done none of that for him. So you go back to Tariq. You go back to Tariq Trotter, and you go suck his dick. Fuck you, bitch. Hang up with that hoe. He don't give no fuck about you. You call him to tell him all this good news, and all he can tell you is that you owe him money. Fuck you, bitch. You a fucking ho-ho. Matter of fact, why don't you go back and let your mom keep playing with your dick like she used to when you was a baby? You fucking freak.
Okay, and she also, every time she gets into it with any male, like, she goes there, she says that they were touched, and she keeps saying by their mom specifically. Like, that's another weird thing that she just keeps going to that I've noticed.
You fucking freak. You a hating ass freak. Oh, by the way, Sam, guess what? I just recorded that whole fucking conversation. Welcome to the circus, bitch. Welcome to the circus, bitch. Get me arrested. Get me arrested. Go back to trying to keep getting me arrested. Welcome to the circus. Everybody gonna hear you, bitch. My, my, my.
My. That was a lot, Jag. That was a lot. Why did you go off on Sam like that? He was not talking to you, friend. Ooh.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. When I listen to that pussy,
Ooh. Now hold on one
when I
second.
And
One
listen,
second. One second. One second.
he's sitting there laughing like that was funny. That's not funny at all.
Now there's a lot of people in this chat that's being hella biased right now, okay? Because a
okay,
lot of you come from broken homes and marriages and have went the fuck off on your ex before too. So stop acting like, oh Jack, oh she did something, bitch. I done hurt. I didn't, girl.
number
Please.
one, number one, let's get it clear. When I walked in with the food and I heard them on the phone, it
You know what? I guarantee you none of those people recorded it and then posted it on YouTube though, who went off on their baby daddy.
anybody remembers, the first thing I did was wish that pussy happy birthday.
Did.
And he barely fucking acknowledged and said thank you. Oh, but he's okay and I'm not. Then my son sits there and tells him all of this good news of all of the great things that he's doing on his own for himself. And all he can do is shoot it down and say, yeah, but you owe me money for a student loan.
Yeah, and I thought that was strange too because he wasn't telling everything. Like, if you're gonna educate your son about student loans and the process, and educate him on everything because there's deferments that you can get. You don't necessarily have to have a job, and if you don't have a job, you can call the student loan people and you can get it deferred. You can pay as little as $5 a month. There are so many things that you can do when it comes to your student loans and your
Do you want to
education
know why I don't care about that student loan?
because
Number
Sam
one, it's
didn't want
only
to do it.
1 year. Number one, it's only 1 year. It's just 1 year.
Yeah, you
Worst
didn't get
case
that
scenario,
much.
we're talking $15,000. Even if they put the VIG on it at 22%, it's only going to add on, you know, at worst case scenario, in 5 years, that student loan is going to be like 38,000. Um, as Philadelphia keeps growing and growing and growing and growing.
Bruh, just a week ago she was in a restaurant telling a Jamaican man that worked there that she would do something with him for food, and that saying that she only had $5 to her name. This was literally just a week ago. Like, we remember that. So the way that she talking is just like, what world are you living in, Jack? Like,
Once we hit 3,000 subscribers, I'll be able to pay that whole debt off in cash. It's nothing. It's chump change. He know it and I know it. Question is, why you so pressed? And if you know that your son had a nervous breakdown, why would you sit there and continue to keep pressing him about that year? Why wouldn't you just pay it, give him a chance to find his way, and then he can pay you back when he's on his feet? But you want to beat him up over there and you want him to get a job and work like you, bitch, because you ain't got no talent. He's got talent. And
Absolutely.
he is going to succeed because he's brilliant.
And wait, and then a lot of people in the chat that talk shit, they don't know anything that they're talking about. Sam works at wait, don't he hasn't he worked at Calvin Klein? What's he work at Calvin Klein? He worked at
Ralph
a clothing store.
Lauren. He works
Ralph
for Ralph
Lauren.
Lipschitz.
Yeah, he works for
By
Ralph
the way,
Lauren.
Ralph Lauren's name ain't Ralph Lauren. His last name is Lipschitz.
My.
and why did King Payne say that Sam's job is not a good job? It's a really decent job. Like, it's corporate. It's not the way King Payne just made it sound like he works in a Calvin Klein a Ralph Lauren store. Like, no, he's corporate. So I'm pretty sure he makes good money.
So people that work those type of jobs will never understand this lifestyle.
Hustlers. Hustler.
creative, the lifestyle of a creative, a musician, a rapper, an actor, an artist. It's just a whole different. It's a different world.
It's a completely different world. It's a completely different hustle. Let me tell you something. Jean-Michel Basquiat, right before he painted some of the greatest things in the world, he didn't work a job. You know what he did? He fed his creativity and he painted. And now Jay-Z wants to be him. You know, people don't give respect to the creative process. But at the end of the day, where my ex-husband is concerned, that man was talking to my son for quite some time without him knowing I was present, without me being present at all. And not once did I hear him congratulate him. Not once did I hear him ask, "How's life going? Are you doing anything fun?" Yes, Sam's works will be available. They will be published and they will be available for purchase. He's working on it. He's pulling his gallery together. So just keep looking out for him. He's
Yeah.
actually been commissioned to do 2 pieces. So he's working on that. And this is what's funny. My son does make his own money. Half the time I ask Sam, you need some money? He was like, "Oh no, mom, I got money." You want to know what I find interesting? When he came to me, he had that cash app. And guess what? He never had a cash card.
So she also said in the beginning of this live that when he got to her, he had no money. That he left so quick in a rush to get away from his dad that he was going to leave all his stuff there. He didn't even want to bring his clothes and stuff. He just had to get out of there. And he had nothing when he got to Jag. That's what she said. And now she's saying, "Oh, he has his own money. He had his own money when he got here." Like,
Card. Never. What the fuck good is what good is it to a college kid to have a cash app without a cash card? So you got money in your cash app, but unless you can send it to someone, if you're out in the street, unless they can scan it or they operate like that, you can't even access your money. Like who the fuck in this day and age has a cash app account without a cash card?
I don't have a cash card for my account, but I have an iPhone now. You can put the cards on the phone. So now when I go to the store, I just
Right.
do my
But
phone
guess
like
what?
this.
My son didn't have an Apple Pay.
Oh yeah,
All
that's
he
how I
had
go.
was
It's
that
called Apple
cash
Pay.
app.
I didn't either. And honestly, I didn't know what the hell it was until my grandson did it. I just started using my phone to pay for shit. I was like, "You could pay for it with your phone." He's like, "Yeah, granddad."
Yes.
I was like, "Girl, are
But
you
guess
sure? Are
what?
you sure?"
My son had funds that he couldn't readily access in the case of emergency.
Hmm.
100 miles away from his family on his own. You know, they were so busy micromanaging him, they almost had him convinced that he wasn't even capable of taking care of himself. Do you know what my son's been doing for the past 2 weeks? Something that I haven't seen him do in a long time. He
Taking
started
care of
cooking
himself.
again. No, he started cooking again. I taught him how to cook when he was a kid. He made some ravioli with a homemade meat sauce. And he
Oh,
said, "Mom, taste this. How is it? How is it?"
oh, he cooked like
Hey,
that.
he can cook. I taught him, listen to me. When he was 6 years old, I taught him how to make an omelet. He would come home after school, and his after school snack would be a goat cheese and fennel and portobello mushroom omelet with crab meat.
so at 6 years old, because I was cooking at a young age too, but for you to say at 6 years old, a child is making a omelet, yeah, some of the lies and delusions, it's just she has some serious issues and she needs help. She does not need to be allowed to continue to go to these different platforms. And I think that the people who allow her up, because I know she would be much more widespread if she was able to, but people will tell her no. Like as they should, people will tell her no and say, I'm not dealing with that. Like Sherelle's World and Perry, who I like. I like their channels. But yeah, they were some of the people who came out and said like we stopped her from coming up here because it started going too far. Like all of her antics, she's just doing too much. So yeah, I admire the people who actually put their foot down and say, I'm not going to support this.
Somebody said, so Sam is with you now because he flunked out of school?
No, Sam came home because he no longer felt safe in the environment he was living in. And so he came home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he flunked out of school. And if he was welcomed at his father's house, he would have went there. But his dad told him he couldn't come back because he was renting out his room and selling all his shit.
Hmm.
And his
But also, if
grandmom
he
said,
was interested in the the subject matter, then he would have been enjoying school. But he wasn't interested. It was just something that his dad did. It seemed like to get him out the house.
yeah, trying to set him up in
Mhm.
a field he don't even want to be in. Now, when my son came home, I told him, it's your choice. Of course, you're always welcome home, but don't think you have to. He said, no. So I got him a plane ticket. And the second I got him a plane ticket, all of a sudden his dad gave a fuck about what he was doing. Well, make sure it's a round trip. And he said, Mom bought me a ticket. I'm fine. They tried to make him miss that flight too. He ended up having to fly all the way to Vegas on a connecting flight, stay the night in the airport just to make it home.
Okay, yeah.
And when
I'm done with this. Yeah, that's enough. Um But okay, that's pretty much all I had to get into for tonight. It's getting late and I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. But I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Um, please be sure to hit that like button on your way out and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.